I'm Srinivas. I'm from an organization called Vasudha Foundation in India, and I represent the Climate Action Network South Asia. As far as the legal discussion negotiations going on here, there are actually four proposals which are being discussed, and one is what is called as a single protocol, where you have countries like Australia and New Zealand saying that all countries, irrespective of whether they are from G77, developing or developed countries, should all be part of one legally binding agreement. That's the single protocol. You have some countries like EU, mainly AOSIS, the Association of Small Island States, small island countries, which are actually pushing for a two protocol. That is the continuation of the Kyoto Protocol, which is the second commitment period of the Kyoto Protocol, plus a treaty kind of a agreement for the LCA track. You have many of the G77 countries pushing for just the continuation of the Kyoto Protocol, that is parties accepting to the second commitment period of the Kyoto Protocol, plus the COP decisions. And within that, you have some hybrid versions of that, where you have some countries saying that they are fine with the legal form for the LCA as long as it's not a treaty kind of an arrangement. Now, so with these four broad options, what is seemingly happening in the negotiations is that you have countries sort of changing their position. The EU, which for some time was pushing for a two protocol, seems to be now inclined towards more of a single protocol kind of approach. Even within the single protocol, you have some countries like Australia, for example, which is pushing for what is called a schedules approach, which means, though they are saying it's a legally binding instrument, it is more like you have all pledges in a schedule, and these would be bound by domestic legislation and not necessarily an internationally legally binding instrument.